What's happening? It's your boy LB. This is LB TV, and as you can tell by the title, this is the top 10 albums of 2018. Of course, in my opinion, but I do want to hear your list, so go ahead and drop them in the comment section. But anyways, let's get to it. Number 10 is J.i.d Redemption. I think this album is very underrated. It definitely sounded more mainstream than Rock's previous projects, and I do wish it was a little more gritty, but I think J.i.d got personal on this album, and I liked it. Number 9 is Travis Scott, Astroworld. A lot of you are gonna think I have this too low, but I personally think this album is overrated, but still good enough to make my top 10. It was a solid album with good features like Drake and Don Toliver. Oh, and I can't forget the Good and Wild sample on 5% 10 was super dope. At 8, we have the self-titled album k.o.d Ghost. The production on this album is amazing, and so is k.o.d's legendary Homage, of course. These two complement each other really well. This is the best I've heard k.o.d since the Man on the Moon series, and the best lyricism from Kanye in a while. With only 7 tracks, I find myself wanting more. And number 7 is the 5th installment of Wayne's Carter series. 23 tracks. Usually I don't like that many tracks on an album, but Wayne made it work. This was a long-awaited album. I was starting to think it would be like Detox, but Wayne delivered and it did not disappoint. What I like most about this project is that he made it so multiple generations could enjoy, not just one, and that's one of the reasons it made it to my top 10. At 6, we have Jig's second studio album, DiCaprio 2. A lot of times when rappers rap fast, it sounds really forced. That's not the case with Jig. When you rap fast, it sounds really natural and unforced. My favorite track is Off the Zwinkies. I love his flow on the track. It also has a great beat and a great message about drugs. With this album, J.i.d brings some well-deserved attention to Dreamville. He also recently said they're competing with TDE, so I'm really excited to see what Dreamville brings this year with Revenge of the Dreamers 3. Number 5 is Mac Miller's Women. First off, RP Mac. This album was overshadowed by Astroworld, even though in my opinion this is the better project and it didn't get the deserved recognition until Mac passed. My favorite track on this album is 2009. He has a lot of emotion on this track where he looks back and wonders what his life would be like if he didn't take the music route. And if you haven't seen his Tiny Desk concert, I suggest you check it out. Number 4 is Pusha T's third studio album, Daytona. The production on this is great, but what else would you expect from Ye? This album was short with only 7 tracks, but it was still a great album from beginning to end. And the last track on the album, Infrared, was a perfect setup for Push to kill Drake with the story of Eddie Down. Let's have a moment of silence for him. At number 3, we have Saba's second studio album, Care For Me. This album has constant flow switches and voice changes, and he delivers it great. He has great storytelling tracks like Fighter and Prom King. This album is heavily slept on, and I can't stress that enough. If someone like Kendrick made the exact album, it would be at least top 5 in most people's lists. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it, and if you like it, come back over here and give me a like. Coming in at number 2, we have k.o.d, J. Cole's 5th studio album. He talks about a deep subject that is addiction that's really relevant to today's society. We've seen Lil Peep and Mac Miller both lose their lives to it in 2018. RIP to both of them. The track Once an Addict really connected to me. I relate really well to that track. Overall, I feel like J. Cole did a really good job tackling addiction, so I had to give him number 2. And at number 1, we have Taboo, Diggs Curry's third studio album. I enjoyed every track on the album. I'm hella happy to see Denzel finally getting the credit he deserves. He's really growing as an artist, and I can see him being one of the leaders of his generation, and I'm excited to see what he brings in the future. Alright, and that's my list. Remember, this is my opinion, and I want y'all to drop your list down below. Also, give me some video ideas. If you like this video, might as well hit like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Picture painted up upon the wall. I swear to God, I'll fall in love with the Audemars. Money painting pictures, better hit like all of y'all. I'm skirting if you not involved. You changing in this time before. Hey, hey, I see my vision spitting in these writtens of miles. I see the distance. Hey, hey, I see the distance. Hey, hey, I see the first breath. When I took my first step, I was chilling in the stew. You was fucking for the rep. You was grimy with the neck. It get slimy in the trench. Telling Simon I'm up next. Spitting fire out my breath. I know you like it. You all up in my mental, man. It's something like you psychic. Man, it's something like you. Tell them hating niggas bite this. I'm a riot when I'm writing. You need fire, I'll supply it. Need a bike it, then I'll try to level up. I've been climbing, grab my cup and I spike it.